All right. This is my install of Age of Empires 2 DE. I currently have no mods installed. It's a fresh install of the game. I uninstalled the game. I took all of the folders within like the... All right. So here's the folder structure. Can I do this? No, we're just going to do that for now. I have a backup of the old install here, okay? And then all of these other folders here were generated by the game after I installed it and started it for the first time, okay? My profile, it somehow remembers my hotkeys. I didn't move these in here, or the additional options. It somehow remembers everything, probably off the cloud, okay? Oh yeah, if there's something on the cloud that's wrong, I don't know how to fix that. There's nothing in any of these folders, okay? The only place where possibly there is something still awry would be here in the main install folder. I've moved all the random map scripts out. There's this Rusmichi RMS. I can't imagine an RMS script causing problems, okay? AOE2DE. We've got tool builds. Like, I don't even know if this is where the game installs. There's nothing here. Steam. Yeah, anyway, this should all be fresh because I just installed 3/31/20. Okay, so these are all today, as of 20 minutes ago. So, all right. So fresh install of the game. Now I need some mods, particularly this one because I can't see the group numbers. The group numbers are so tiny by default, I can't read them. I have good vision. I don't know how anyone actually reads them. So I'm going to subscribe to this mod. And if it's consistent with the symptoms I've seen previously, the game's going to crash immediately after clicking this. So here we go. Yep, there it goes. Crashed. Come on, guys. Devs, what's going on? I don't understand. And now if I click play, it probably won't load into the game. Oh, it started first time. This is driving me crazy. I don't know what's wrong. The mods work on this computer because I have a secondary account that I play team games with my wife. She's a very different elo, and I play with friends. I just don't want to have to be losing games with her while winning games with my friends. So I have an alt account where I play with her only, just so that we have consistent experience. And this doesn't happen on that account. It doesn't happen on my daughter's account. It's happening on this account. So there's something wrong with this account, and I don't understand what it is. Let's try useless plant. Is it really? Okay, let's look at last updated. What if I subscribe to a new mod? I don't want to just subscribe to some strange mod, though. This is frustrating. I have tons of mods that I've been using, and now nothing. I can't subscribe to any of them. Let's try it again. I mean, first of all, the gameplay is fine. Whoops. The game runs fine. All right, it's huge numbers. What's another one? No embers. I don't like the embers. They drive me crazy. Subscribe to that one. This one I don't even need, but it does the same thing. Okay, see here. Okay, so now we'll do this. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording here, but you've seen the problem now. Okay, it didn't crash this time, but the mods are already disabled. So let me try uninstalling them all now. Installed mods. Doesn't show anything. Which doesn't make sense, because I know I had them installed. I don't know what's going on.
That's how I felt with my printer. I still didn't totally figure it out. It was super frustrating, so I understand.
Well, and with this account, I actually don't know where to go to manage the online profile. Oh, I can do the same Steam account the same way. I can do the same way. I hate playing without mods. Excuse me.
Nice.
Let me just see what happens if I try and add one now.
Mm-hmm.
If it crashes, then I'll just give up on it for tonight. Oh, yeah. Crash. Boom. Just like that.
Mm.
Yeah, so something's broken here too. Super frustrating. Hang on a second.
Mm.
Confirm. There is a suggestion to disable overlays. I like my Steam overlay, but I don't need it. So let's turn off enable Steam overlay. There we go. And we'll do the same with NVIDIA. I don't think it's got an overlay. And I don't have Discord installed, so that shouldn't create an overlay problem. All right. That's the only thing that I would have that might overlay. Oh, I do have game bar. I wonder if I need to disable game bar. Game bar. There's background app. I turn that off. I don't know what that does right now. Let's try that. Okay, I will deal with this later. All right, more to this issue. I haven't actually solved the problem. Both accounts that I'm running are happening. This is happening on the same computer. I can log in upstairs on a different computer and see if it's a problem. Like because my daughter's got an account, my wife's got an account. So there's several different accounts I can test this on. But I'm the only one who's had crashes. They haven't reported any crashes, and that's usually how it starts. It just starts the game. Anyway. My mods are working, okay? So this is the huge numbers, because when I'm zoomed out like this, I just can't see the numbers, and now I can. So that's one I needed. All right, the other one is embers. There's no embers anywhere. There's no embers, and those two are like quality of life things that I really like. So those mods are working, and the way they're working is I'll show you mods. Okay, so this ending in 7.3. This is my player profile mods. and I have a backup of the old install with everything, right? I have a mods. Actually, I think I moved this stuff out of my mods. Yeah, there's nothing in here. And I moved it into mods backup. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff in the subscribed mods. Now, if I put it into local, it works. So something about having, I'm going to actually move these mods over to my other account too, because I'm having the problem on this other account. Mods. There's nothing in subscribed. So I'm going to go local. I'm going to paste that here. Yeah, see, like I've got nothing. So the mods aren't the problem. The mods work. Something is crashing the game. Okay, so these work. Installed mods work. Now we'll go browse mods. I'm gonna legacy ES maps. These are just map scripts, right? Million view downloads should work. I'm gonna click this and it's gonna crash. Watch. It, like what? Why is it crashing? I don't understand. So I'm not fully understanding. There's no error message. I've got an error message once where it lets me send an error report. It's happened a single time. I have turned off like Steam overlay, which is the only overlay I have. I've turned that off. It has nothing to do with that. It has got something to do with the mods, but it's not the mods themselves because it's not when I'm using the mods. It's not while I'm playing. It's as soon as I'm clicking on anything. It's got something to do with the network. Something to do with, yeah, I don't really understand. Maybe I should try on another computer. So these mods work. These ones work. And these are now in a local folder, so there's no connection to anything, right? It's something to do with here. So actually, while I've got this, yeah, clicking subscribe on any one of these. One thing I can do here is there is a logs. And I'm putting this video up because I'm hoping other people have had this problem and they can inform me as to how they fixed it. I'm also putting this up so that I can submit an error report to the devs and hopefully get this sorted out. This is very frustrating because I'm not going to be able to like download mods and use mods, at least not conveniently. I have a workaround, but it's just for the mods that I actually... I'm worried that if I try and if someone tries to send me a data mod for exploding villagers or something, I'm just going to crash. All right. Here's our log file. And I wonder if I can view zoom in. Oh, look at that. Zoom in, Control plus. All right, we have this. So we have load player profile, play intro title. Then we have modded languages, resource packages. I don't know. Success for all these things. Game constructors, base game constructors, blah, blah, blah. I think this is the oldest and this is the newest. Is this for the time that crashed? 10:30 is when it crashed last, I think. So this is the log for the time it crashed. I don't know if this is helpful. I don't see anything in here that's particularly helpful. There's also slow log. Let's go 10:30. Yeah, great. Slow log created, but that's what? What is that helpful for? Is it only useful for long sessions? Session data. So maybe this is important. Player session ID. I'm not sure if I need to hide that. Version is 101, 103, 39862. Oops. Got metadata. I don't know if any of these are helpful. But these are all fresh. I did a fresh install of the game yesterday. Preview. Telemetry. There's not a lot in here. Test harness. Regression saves. Reports. There's nothing in here. Yeah, I'm looking for some help, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Any help would be appreciated.